Both these teams come in at 6-6, future Pac-12 opponents for Boise State. And Austin, this game had a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, and I think the biggest conversation surrounding bowl games in general is how important are they? Will they become a thing in the future? Well, this one seemed like the storyline was the seniors wanted to finish it from both sides, and Washington State, like Joe ruined, finished it in a big way.
Let's show you how it happened, and you can get a look for yourself here. WSU and Utah State coming storming out onto the field here. And it was a pretty raucous crowd. The lower bowl of Albertsons Stadium filled up. Now, how would Zevi, Eckhouse, and WSU come out? Well, Austin, they started pretty strong.
They started relatively strong. He did throw 2 interceptions pretty early, but he had a nice touchdown drive here. Took the lead early against Utah State. The fans you were talking about, 17,000 inside of Albertsons Stadium. A pretty good crowd for a non-local team bowl game.
Well, and they got to see a couple of great defensive plays. There's an Eckhouse interception there to Utah State, and then later on, it's going to be Utah State trying to capitalize, and then they whiff on the field goal. It might have got tipped, but it goes sailing wide left. So Eckhouse has another opportunity, and then kind of looks like a replay. Another interception.
That was the problem early on. Both defenses were making some big-time plays, especially on the Washington State side. The problem is they just couldn't score. And every time Bryson Barnes had an opportunity, he couldn't score either.
And there's the interception in the end zone from Bryson Barnes. It was a frustrating first half for Utah State, and Washington State would capitalize at the end of it. There's a nice touchdown pass to close it out. So Washington State up 14 at the half.
Mind you, Utah State only had 73 yards of offense at halftime. I don't think that's going to win you any football game.
It's hard to win a football game. Their offense finally comes to life here in the second half. Bryson Barnes says, enough is enough. I'm just going to take it myself.
This is what he was known for all year long in the Mountain West Conference. Arguably one of the best players. Probably should have won offensive MVP in the Mountain West Conference. Bryson Barnes finds the end zone.
And then Eckhouse says, well, I've got a cannon, and I showed it off earlier. Here it is again. And that would basically be the dagger for this one. WSU, they come onto the blue. They're coming in for their first win since 2001 here in Boise on the blue turf. There's the fries, and there's the fry bath there. How about that?
Fun story for people at home. The fries are cold. They're not very tasty when you get the infamous fry bath.
That didn't stop any of the D linemen from trying to just take mouthfuls of those fries as they were celebrating on the field. Some of them took bites straight out of the potato. It was the most bizarre thing ever. But hey, when you win a bowl game, celebrate how you like.
Yeah, Washington Cougars, they get it done. They finish it for their seniors, come out on top. 2025 Idaho Potato Bowl champs, the Cougs.